My name is Regina Williams. I am the director of the speech program, and I work at North Carolina A&T State University. Well, the speech program does offer two concentrations. One is communication studies, and the other is speech pathology and audiology. Communication studies is a very broad interdisciplinary major degree. It gives you what you may need to move on to graduate school, to be able to sell yourself. A lot of our majors tend to go into seminary theology. A lot of times they go into law school. But they have also started their own businesses and become quite entrepreneurial.
Speech communication studies is the study of human behavior and human relationships, how we interact with other people and our perceptions with other people, and studying the theories and being coached, getting the practice in it really makes you better at it.
Last semester, I was able to participate in a mock mediation trial. Very, very good experience for me. Never thought in a million years that I would even think about taking that experience and actually adding it to my portfolio. Because we were exposed to that experience of actually seeing how a mediator actually performs in their environment, it pretty much gave us another opportunity of some sort of employment.
We have a curriculum, a plan of study, that takes them through courses in general education, like history, math, biology, but also a wide variety of courses in the discipline. So there are courses, everything from interpersonal communication, intercultural communication, of course, public speaking, courses in ethics and small group communication, business and professional communication, organizational communication, so a wide variety of classes so that they'll be prepared when they graduate.
I like to see those students who come in that can't look me in the eye graduate with a level of confidence where they're ready to go out and just knock them dead in their first interview.
I can actually see a difference in myself. I hold my head up just a little higher, and I feel like I have the confidence needed to actually go out and be successful with my communication degree.
We're going to be doing our language lesson today, okay? And we're going to be looking at all of our different words that we've been talking about. And my name is Dr. Deanna Lacey McQuitty, speech language pathologist in the Department of English, Speech, and Communications. I have been at North Carolina A&T State University going on 10 years. In the speech language pathology division, students can work in the school setting, and they can also work in the medical setting.
They deal with the pathologies, the ills of communication, the scientific aspect. And they're the ones that help you be able to speak clearly and to not be judged by your inability to speak the way the average person would.
Now, for me to come into North Carolina A&T, especially to the speech language pathology department, was I heard about the teachers and the students and how good they were, and I had to experience it for myself.
I feel like we have some of the best faculty on this campus in that they take the time individually with each one of the students and they follow them through, they hold their hands, they make sure that they are successful as best they possibly can.
We also have student organizations within our department, one being the National Student Speech, Language, and Hearing Organization, and also the National Black Speech, Language, and Hearing Association, where students are able to connect and do some networking at the local, regional, and state conferences with other speech language pathologists.
I called sometimes my uncles and aunt back in Jordan and the Philippines, and they always are surprised about the new information and the knowledge I have gained from me being just a student here at A&T. So I feel like if we do become an international speech pathologist, that will open more doors for people and draw in more students into such fantastic profession.
The average mean salary for speech language pathology is about $65,000 per year. We are very excited about our program. We offer the academic foundation for courses as well as the clinical off-site observation opportunities for our students. So once they leave our program, they're ready to enter a master's program and be a competitive student in a graduate program.
I think the program overall is very challenging, but at the same time is not impossible. Anything you put in your mind is doable, as long as you set a goal and you aim for it.
And a lot of times the successful person is not necessarily the one that's most skillful in the technique of their expertise, but the one that is most skillful in their ability to communicate a message to others and to encourage and employ others to go forward. If you can master the ability to motivate people with the way that you communicate, you can do a lot of things.